Hello. Now, I'm sure that you've been seeing some stuff out there about AI. More recently, ChatGPT, which is a trained artificial intelligence that is language text-based. And so what I'm going to show on screen here is ChatGPT. And I have been using this in my job to get more efficient with doing market research. And there's some really cool tools where you can pair ChatGPT with DALL-E. It's a tool called Tome, and it'll create, and DALL-E is an AI image generation tool, and they pair the two together to create presentations. There's just a lot of really cool and powerful tools out there that are being developed to make life more efficient for us. And there are so many concerns about the long-term safety of AI, but we're not going to address any of that here today. I'll save that for a future video. I think there are major concerns with AI long-term, but for now I want to share a little bit about what I've been using ChatGPT for, and then show you for the first time that I've not seen it done yet, for the first time, a AI generated board game. So we're going to do it right now. So this is, typically whenever I'm using ChatGPT for work, I'm asking market research questions, I'm asking application questions, I'm having it help me brainstorm ideas, not only around like market related stuff, but also around how to present messaging, how to present messaging outwards to customers and internally, creating arguments. It'll write articles. There's all kinds of really cool things that you can do. You can use ChatGPT for, but I'll stop talking and I'll show you. So let's say hello, make sure it's working, and they're saying high demand. Wonderful. We'll get that out of here. So excellent. We're ready to go. Let's ask it what the most popular themes are for board games. All right, they're saying fantasy games, take place in a fictional fantasy world, often featuring dragons, wizards, science fiction, futuristic setting, history, Civil War, ancient Egypt, city building games, wonderful. Survival post-apocalyptic games, zombie outbreak. I don't like zombies at all. Zombies really upset me. Horror and supernatural, pirates, nautical theme, maritime, agricultural farming games, cultivating land, medieval trade and economics, mystery, crime, noir. Just a few examples. All right, let's pick one at random. Random number 1 through 10. Random number 6. All right, so horror and supernatural. Excellent. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to have this AI generate a 5-page, let's make it a 10-page rulebook, detailed rulebook, starting with the setup and going all the way through to scoring for this survival post-apocalyptic game. Please write a detailed 10-page rulebook for a new survival post-apocalyptic game. Start with setup. Start with components. Include setup, gameplay, and scoring, as well as a one-player variant. Let's just do it all at the kitchen sink. All right. Oh no. Bummer. Okay. Components of the game. It's not going to do something quite so robust, but we've got game board representing post-apocalyptic world, game pieces, miniatures or tokens, event cards representing various events that can happen during the game, resource cards representing food, water, ammunition, medicine, dice to determine the random event setup. Players choose their survivors. Oh, they're actually okay, and place them on this starting space, the game board. They draw the event cards and resource cards to form a pile. They roll dice to determine starting state of the game, gameplay, take turns moving their survivors around the board, interacting. Each turn, players draw one card and resolve its effects. Resources can be collected through scavenging, trading, or taking them from defeated opponents. They can also use resource cards to upgrade their survivors. They must manage their survivors' hunger and thirst. Game ends when one player achieves a certain objective, reaching a safe haven, defeating a boss monster, scoring all players with the most victory points win the game. Victory points can be earned by completing objectives, killing zombies. One player variant. Players play against an AI-controlled opponent with a deck of AI cards. Creating your own rulebook. We'll have to organize information. Easy to understand. So this is, I mean, this is a framework, right? So we could probably do the same thing, and let's take another one and make it a. I'll have to pick another random number. Hopefully it's not 6. 3. All right. So number 3, history. We'll have it write a worker placement game. For a worker placement based history game that is based on historical events or time periods. And then after it generates this, we will have it create some artwork for us. And you know, we're just going to see what it comes up with here. It's taking a second, but I think what's helpful for me is I've never created a worker placement game. I love worker placement games. I'm loving Everdell right now. That's a beautiful worker placement game. But this is helpful for having a starting point, right? Well, this is taking a while, so we'll we'll refresh. High demand, yes, of course. So let's have it create. So please generate. We're gonna have it create some prompts for DALL-E, which is that AI image generation platform. We're gonna have it create some prompts for cards, for event cards that will feed into DALL-E. So please generate. We'll go back to, oh, did it? No. Okay. So, we'll have it, please generate, so 10 descriptions for event cards that So please generate 10 descriptions for event cards that could be in a survival and post-apocalyptic game where players try to survive in a hostile environment. Okay, perfect. So it's gonna zombie horde, a large group of zombies in place of players. Okay. Supply drop. Ooh, military supply drop. Excellent. Survivor encounter. Player stumbles. Oh, okay, excellent. Natural disaster. So as it's creating all this stuff, we will go and grab this one. Head over to DALL-E. Now, DALL-E is, you know, it's telling you exactly what you can do. You can enter in a prompt like, you know, an impressionist oil painting of sunflowers in a purple vase. You can add in, you know, in the style of your favorite artist. And this is, you know, already kind of a moral conundrum, right? Because this is actively taking away work from artists. If you were to put in, you know, a current active artist, this AI is creating artwork in the style of that artist, and you know, you, instead of paying that artist for it, you're doing this. So, you know, I'm again not going to stand here and make you know, moral justifications for whether or not this is you know, acceptable to use commercially, but this does exist, and this is the new reality. And I mean, artists are going to have to figure out how to change what they're doing in order to deal with this new technology, because people are going to use whatever is the most cost effective. And the way this works is you sign up and you get 50 free credits the first month, and then 15 credits every month after that, and you can use it commercially. So I don't know what artists are supposed to do at this point. I think, you know, you probably need to focus on a physical medium, you know, like oil painting or things like that, and have that be, you know, the benefit that you do get from using an artist or partnering with an artist to create artwork is that you do get to have this kind of iterative, you know, feedback with them, where you say, hey, I want this element tweaked or that element tweaked. That's not as accessible or as doable with this. You have to just accept whatever the AI creates, but it does create some pretty cool stuff. You know, we can just look down through here. There's a lot of really cool stuff. So we'll say zombie horde in the style of board games. Let's see what it creates. Here we go. What do we got? I'm terrified. I really hate zombies. Zombies do not. It's just too real. Oh, it did it as pictures of board games. Let's delete this board game thing. Let's try this again. Oil painting by Matisse of a humanoid robot playing chess. And you know, I'm actually probably going to end up using this. We're trying to create, you know, build artwork into our house that's affordable. Oh, this is interesting. I don't love this. I mean, this is a little scary. It's not quite so good, but I mean, it's okay. Let's try. Let's try this one, and we can do it impressionist or. The group's vehicle runs out of fuel, forcing them to search for more or continue on foot. I will just say forcing them to continue on foot. Impressionist. You know, and this is all very much ad hoc. I think you need to. I love it. I mean, clearly. You know, you need to get a little bit more intentional with this and play around with it a little bit. But I mean, we have a theme, we have some cards. You know, this is a great starting point. Is this the next best board game? Probably not, but you know, it gives you a direction. It gives you a direction. So again, just wanted to share something cool that I've been researching and playing around with at work. I will be back next week, as my 2-year-old daughter likes to say whenever she's just, you know, totally done looking at my face. Bye-bye.